So guys, we have a new filter on the block. I've looked on Google and YouTube. The only videos I could see seem to be Polish. It's Polish made. It's Aquael. I'm not sure if they have I don't think they have much of a presence. There's a dog in the US, but it's quite a popular brand here. Their smaller, more standard size filters have been very popular. They're the Ultramax brand. There's 3 or 4 sizes there. So this, I guess, would be a competitor for the Fluval FX6 and Eheim's fantastic old-fashioned filter, which is the one I was going to get. This could well be a mistake. I took a punt on this, but anyway, I think it's the classic filter, and I think it's the biggest one. I think it's the 1500 XL, and those still seem to be really well made. Unlike some of Eheim's more recent high-tech filters, the quality, a few people have said they've kind of gone down. I don't know. I've never had an Eheim filter, so I'm just waffling. So yeah, so let me just show you what it says on the box. You can pause there. There's filter volume, media volume. There's the consumption, which is adjustable. And great thing about this filter, well, 2 things that might be great about this filter is it has 2 inlets and outlets. And if you have a tank, and if it's a big tank, it can be a disadvantage getting 1 big filter instead of 2 smaller, because there's less flow. Now obviously you can use power heads and that, but anyway, this has 2 inlets and outlets there. And here's a few more. Is there anything different here? Not really. Aquarium's 200 to 1500, but all filter makers, the stats about aquarium size and, what am I trying to say? Flow rate. That's what I was trying to say. You can take those with a pinch of salt, because they're usually done with an empty filter under ideal conditions. But, even if this does half what it's meant to, it's going to be a very powerful filter regardless. So what I'll do, I'm not going to do an full unboxing thing. I couldn't be bothered, to be honest, but I will take this out later this evening, and I'll show you what it's like outside the box. Now, I think there's one video online at a trade show. I think they had planned to make this more high-tech, because there is a version which has a completely digital screen here, and I'm not sure, it's hard to, because it was in Polish. I think it might have heated the water as well. But I'm kind of glad they've gone basic, because, call me old-fashioned, but, those sort of high-tech Wi-Fi, I just find them a bit gimmicky anyway. It's something that can break. So I'll get it out of the box later, and I'll edit it in here. Okie doke. Forgot to say, guys, the other feature that attracted me to it is it does have a pre-filter, and it's the same style. Obviously it's bigger as their smaller filters. It's quite easy to access. I think it's a bit easier than the Oase pre-filter, and I think these run quieter. Well, the Ultramax definitely ran quieter than the Oase. I think Oase has a steel impeller shaft, whereas this is ceramic. To the best of my knowledge, I'm talking more about the Ultramax here. Anyway, look, I'll just add that now, and I'll take this out of the box later, and you can have a look at it out of the box. Okay, guys, I have it out of the box. First thing is, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's big. Now the dog wants to take over. Whiskey. But it's not as big as I thought. It'll fit, for example, into the back of this cabinet here. This is a European people would know, a dual cabinet, and it also has wheels for when it's full, but it'll get in there no problem. Sorry about the noise. And there's your 2 inlets and outlets. And it's quite basic here, which I'm quite happy about. It's just on, off, and flow rate, minus or plus. This is the, what do you call it? Primer, I'm not sure. Anyway. So the pre-filter is the same as anyone who has their smaller models, the Ultramax. I'm trying to do all this one-handed now, bear with me. So you open these flaps. Now, there's other flaps underneath which get you into the whole filter. But for the pre-filter, you just take down the, there's probably another one at the back, actually. Yeah. And then this opens, and this guy comes out. Sorry now, I'm probably too close, but what, anyway. So this is the pre-filter here. It's in that little case. And you can take that out as often as you want, once a week probably, I don't know. And it doesn't affect, you don't have to open the whole filter. And I think it primes automatically as well when you stop, or maybe you don't need to stop it, I can't remember now, sorry, but this is just a very basic Now, yeah, so this should open now. And there's another one here. Oh, there's too grey, is it? Okay, so this should get the top off, so just bear with me now. So the top is now off. So very similar to their other filters, except bigger, of course. Now the trays. There's one tray, 2, 3, 4. Bloody hell. Well, it's meant to take 16 litres of media, so I don't think the FX6 will come close to that the way it's designed. But anyway, so they give you 2 sponges, and the rest is up to you. But that keeps the price down as well. And a lot of fish keepers anyway, even when they get media, they often change it. So, 2 sponges, I'll probably just leave one going. And the rest will be Alpha Grog, and I have some more expensive media lying around, but I don't. Now, I think I read that something, I haven't read the manual, but maybe one of these trays you have to leave empty. I'm not sure, I'll have to check on that. But there's the inside. You might have room to put a few, if you want to, Eheim mech or something, I'm not sure. Just some, yeah, I think you would if you wanted to, actually. There seems to be room there. But that's it anyway, so. So 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 trays. As I said, one, I'll have to check that. I saw one video where the guy seemed to say one had to be left empty, but that may, anyway, but if 16 litres of media, I think the amount of media is more important than the flow rate. But this does have a very high flow rate as well. So yeah, that's about it. What do you think, Whisk? Whiskey's very impressed, aren't you? As long as you don't try and eat the fish when they come, okay? Oh, price. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop and come back again because I just want to see how much the Fluval is, just to give the guys in the States an idea of the price in comparison. So I'll stop and come back again. 15 edits. Okay, so I'm back with the prices. So I paid €355 for this. I looked around online. This is Ireland we're talking here now. The Fluval FX6 is around 300, 299, 300. Where I looked, it's probably might be cheaper elsewhere, but so might this. And the Eheim 1500 is a little bit more expensive, about 360, 370. Now this has a higher flow rate than either of those. and more media, definitely more media in the FX6. I must check the Eheim later. I forgot to show you the bits and bobs. Here's all the bits and bobs. These big huge things I'm not a big fan, but anyway. Even nice little touch, I suppose, they included some silicone lubricant for the O-rings. I have plenty of that, but it's a nice little touch to get you going. And that's pretty much it. It's the hose. It's kind of a grey 1925 millimeter. Okay, I know this video is all over the place, but anyway, hopefully you've some idea regarding this filter, and time will tell, of course, how it performs. Anyway, adios. Bye, Whiskey. Whiskey says goodbye.